Van Vicious is back in Pro Wrestling 225, Landon. We haven't seen him since Bases Loaded. That was June 2022 when he faced Corey Constantine for the heavyweight championship, but he is in as good a shape as we've ever seen him.
He looks like he's about ready to wrestle for the heavyweight title right now. Van Vicious. There's a reason they call him your girlfriend's favorite wrestler. Look at that guy.
And what reason is that?
Are you looking at the same man that I am looking at, Spencer Hunt?
Man, can you feel the air tonight at North Park and Denham Springs, Landon?
There's something in the air.
Iron sharpens iron. History being made. Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. Is that who I think it is?
I think so.
Oh my God! It's Rhett the Threat!
That's right, Rhett the Threat. Welcome back home to 225, man. Haven't seen him since Bayou Brawl. That was April of last year. But let me tell you a little something about Rhett the Threat. And listen,
Look at the history.
at this moment, he was the first man to hold that SEC championship. And he won it in this building in a ladder match at Resurgence in 2017.
So much history around the SEC championship, and apropos on a night where we are going to make history with that very same title. What a better way to kick off Iron Sharpens Iron.
Sometimes fate just happens, right? It just works out. What a match to kick things off here. And listen to this crowd at North Park. They have missed Rhett the Threat, I can tell you that much.
Let me tell you, nobody is as fired up for Iron Sharpens Iron as me. I have been waiting on this match, as have we all, as have the entire Pro Wrestling 225 family. And look at this Van Vicious already. He's not even getting in the ring. This is what he does, right? He takes a minute. Did he just threaten a fan?
I think so. I think we're almost ready to get this thing started, Landon.
Rhett is fired up. He's ready to go. Van wants no part of it. Official George Strong trying to get this thing started. I think he just wanted to touch his legs.
Shut up, little boy. I'll kick your teeth out.
Oh, okay. Well, he's going to. Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna kick your teeth.
Have you ever seen a wrestling match before, Landon?
Once or twice.
We know how vicious, pun intended, a competitor Van Vicious can be. And as we get underway at Iron Sharpens Iron, Landon, what does Rhett the Threat need to do to stay on top of Van Vicious?
Well, look, I mean, Rhett the Threat is already winning the mental game in my mind. Van already is trying to find ways to get away from Rhett the Threat, as we just saw him break that waist lock there. But I do think you bring up a good point in that he is going to need to be careful. He's going to need to be one step above Van mentally, because clearly, by looking at the physique, Van Vicious is going to have the power advantage. He's just the bigger guy.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong, but you know, you said just a few moments ago, Landon, that no one was more excited for Iron Sharpens Iron than you are. But have you seen Rhett the Threat? He has been full of energy since he hit that curtain, and I think he's pumped to put on a show.
Look at this. Like a rabid dog, but of course, Van Vicious, look, he's got ring smarts, right? He knows exactly how to get Rhett off of him whenever he needs to, but he's gonna have to get into this match at some point.
And like you heard from Alexis Windsor, only a 10-minute time limit here. So this is one of those matches you got to get in and get out and try to get that victory.
Well, and I will tell you, I do believe that. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. See, this is exactly what I was thinking. So Van Vicious is going for the slow game, right? He wants the power. He wants to kind of have a test of strength here. that is going to bite him in this match. Like you mentioned, 10-minute time limit. I think that favors Rhett the Threat all day.
Yeah, we've seen Rhett the Threat have time limit draws here in Pro Wrestling 225, right? But to your point earlier, Van Vicious has the strength advantage, and you're seeing it right now. Oh my God!
Need to create some separation? I got one for you.
Take that with your strength advantage.
Chop straight from Karen Crow, and look at this. Hurricanrana off the top. Rhett the Threat lighting up North Park here in Denham Springs.
How about that? I'm telling you, Rhett the Threat is fired up tonight, Landon.
Iron sharpens iron. Look at this. Iron's about to fly.
Van Vicious smartly gets out of the way.
No padding on the floor here in North Park.
Man, oh man. What a hot start. Van Vicious, I don't know that he was locked in mentally into this one. Rhett the Threat is all over him.
Van Vicious desperately trying to regroup here. He's trying to give Rhett some time to cool off, and now you see it, yeah. Rhett puts his hands on his hips. He's cooled off a little bit, and that's exactly when Van is, that's calculated. Look at this, taking full advantage of it.
Yeah, we know Van Vicious is an intelligent wrestler, right? And he's showing it right there. But Rhett the Threat, tough as nails, right? Oh, but careful here. Big spinning out. Back suplex turned into a little bit of a spinning power bomb there.
Almost like a Blue Thunder, yeah.
That's right.
Up in the corner. And look, a 10-minute time limit, and you're going to take valuable seconds to just pander to the crowd, who, by the way, doesn't care much for you.
Yeah. Hey, who is the best looking person here? Is that going to win him the match?
He didn't see you, Alexis Spencer. He didn't see you.
That's true. Best dressed in Pro Wrestling 225 2023.
Congratulations.
Second year in a row. That's right. But Van Vicious lowering the knee pad, it looks like. Rhett needs to be careful, and he does. He catches him there.
He got that leg way up there. Wait a minute, keep your eyes on Rhett.
Here we go. Oh, moonsault, nobody home. Off the middle rope.
Rhett goes crashing down to the center of the ring. Can Van Vicious capitalize here as Rhett retreats to the corner? Oh!
Trying to hollow out the chest.
Hard thump.
Rhett.
And a dermis destroyer there on the back. Yeah, you see those fingernail marks on the back of Rhett the Threat. He's digging in. Uh-oh. More punishment dealt out to Rhett the Threat. But let me ask you this. I mean, do you think Van Vicious is going to be able to deliver enough damage to Rhett at this pace with only a 10-minute time limit?
Well, the thing is that we've seen Van Vicious, right? We know that it only takes one or two big moves from your girlfriend's favorite wrestler to get the job done. So, yeah, I think at any moment, I mean, look at this big back body drop. Do you see the elevation?
More damage being done to the midsection of Rhett the Threat. And look, and yet again, Van wasting precious time.
Van Vicious declaring this a #1 contender match.
That's news to me,
the
Van.
SEC championship.
Well, we know Rhett always has his eyes on the SEC title, but apparently more people than just Rhett the Threat. Ooh. No surprise, one of the hottest titles in the Gulf Coast, and look at this.
Firing up.
Oh, good Lord, that forearm connects right to the jaw. And Rhett go crashing onto the apron there and push to the outside.
Ooh. Tough fall there from the apron to the floor, too, just like you said, Landon. No padding out there. And they are, look at these shots on the outside. Oh, my God.
Trading.
This is getting personal quick.
Well, I mean, he is Rhett's girlfriend's favorite wrestler, so.
Apparently. Back and forth they go on the outside. Oh, into the ring post.
It looked like Rhett was just kind of throwing wildly there, and Van was able to avoid it, and man, did he make him pay.
I'm not sure Rhett's going to be able to recover. Here we go, a count. Kick out at 2 there.
Still in this thing, but Rhett the Threat is going to be fighting an uphill battle.
Van Vicious in control. Really, for the first time for an extended period in this match where he's not gloating, right? And look at this, a boot straight to the throat.
You don't call that a gloat? Right back into the corner, no, Rhett. Oh, cannot capitalize, but did you see the agility on display? Rhett the Threat can get back in this thing at the drop of a hat.
But that boot right to the face there, sending Rhett the Threat to the floor. Van Vicious now looking very good as he tries to pull Rhett back into the ring. Oh, wait, up and over.
This sunset
Can he
flip,
hit it?
shoulders
Cover.
are down, and look at this. Oh man, he was trying to go for the bridge, but the power, the power from Van Vicious again.
You have to think if he was able to make that bridge complete,
Would have been it.
would have been the match, but Van Vicious was able to break it up, and then a big clothesline taking Rhett the Threat down.
Man, what a competitive match here to kick off Iron Sharpens Iron.
Oh, and this is a really bad place for Rhett to be, almost in the dead center of the ring.
And that same damaged midsection of Rhett the Threat. Van's been working that. Wait a minute. Rhett almost able to find that escape.
But Van saw it coming, right? Van Vicious saw it coming, was able to keep Rhett down on the mat, which will only continue to help him here. Big haymaker there from Vicious. Whips Rhett across. Rhett ducks under again. Comes back with a clothesline there. Taking double chop now.
Taking Van by surprise here, and oh! Out of nowhere, suicide DDT.
Can he get to the cover?
Oh my God, you got to be kidding me.
Well, and what was so smart, Landon, I don't know if you noticed, Rhett was able to pull the right arm in of Van Vicious because he knew he was close to the ropes, but was not able to hook the leg. And because of that, this match continues.
You cannot forget, the suicide DDT can hit you at any time. That makes Rhett the Threat one of the most dangerous competitors. And look at this crossbody, but no, Rhett rolls through. Rhett rolls through. Oh, come on. Well, so much for the homecoming for Rhett the Threat.
After such a hard-fought and competitive matchup, for it to end that way with Van Vicious using the ropes, I mean, come on. I should expect nothing less.